And yeah.
That's pretty dope. So if, for example, how you just did that 3 card spread, if we had got the same 3 cards but they were in different orders, that would that change the whole meaning?
Yeah, and it's also kind of funny because you can pull the same 3 cards in the same order for two different people, and
Mhm.
they could have different meanings.
What?
And the reason I say that
How
is
do you?
because go ahead.
I'll, you go ahead because I'm still gonna be stuck on the question I was
I
gonna
know.
ask.
Okay. So there is an energy, like with me, now that I'm like way more connected with my intuition than I was when I first started reading,
Hmm.
every card has multiple meanings. Um, so you kind of feel into the specific meaning. So like if somebody gets the King of Air, for that person, it could mean you are mastering something like you're in college or you're about to graduate or something. For
Yes.
another person, it could be impartial decision making. For another person, it could be not judging people and not going with like, oh, this is right and this is wrong, but understanding that everything is actually just an infinite shade, like infinite shades of gray, or it's just
Hmm.
neutral. Or for another person, it could be ooh, like mastering something in terms of like communication. There's just so many different things. And the cards that are surrounding the cards all together,
Hmm.
they kind of tell a story. So that's what I mean when I say that people could have the same cards pulled in the same order, but depending on the person's energy and what they're going through, they can mean different things.
Okay. So the question I was going to ask is, how do you know what all this means? Like how you pulled the card and you're like, that means da 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 da. And you pull the next card, that means da 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 da. So if depending on the order that the cards are in can change the whole story and narrative, how do you know what it means at what time? Because there's how many cards in a tarot deck?
78. Sometimes there's a wild card, so there's like 79.
What the heck? And you you remember the meaning of them all?
It took me like a little over a year to really learn the meanings without having to refer to the book or my notes and stuff. It took a really long time. And what I've found is the meanings kind of shift
It seems
over
like,
time.
oh, shift over time. So explain that. I don't. What do you mean they can shift
So,
over time?
like each card has multiple meanings, but
Hmm.
there will be like a period of time where it generally means this. And then a few months later, well, it's kind of shifted a little bit and now it means this. And that really has to do with the collective energy. And I'm saying that because when I do expos, I have found that even with clearing the deck, even with all the shuffling,
Yes.
there is usually a theme. And this shows up when I do TikTok at night as well. I do TikTok and like there's usually every night, 1 or 2 cards that keep showing up. Not for every reading, but it
Hmm.
shows up for a lot of people, which just kind of confirms for me that everybody, even though they're all experiencing different and unique things, there is generally a theme. So, like now, the theme I believe is the theme has been kind of like speaking your truth, which is literally what we've been doing.
Yep.
Um, yeah, speaking your truth and prioritizing yourself and choosing yourself, not feeling selfish, not feeling like a burden or an inconvenience for choosing you, but really just prioritizing you because you are worthy of choosing you. And by choosing you, then you show other people that it is okay to do that and that it's not actually selfish. And then even then, you could think of it, you could think it's you could think it's selfish if you want,
Hmm.
but change the meaning of selfish to something that's not negative because choosing you is never selfish in the
It's
negative
not.
way.
It's not. And I mean, it's interesting that the way that the world currently has made it to where if you put yourself first, they will usually say call you names like a narcissist or selfish or
Yeah.
self-centered, and it they really put a negative definition on loving yourself, respecting yourself,
Mm,
having
uh,
boundaries.
yes, yes, yes. I totally yes. You just made me remember something from high school. There was one
Mhm.
time in high school where this girl asked me if I thought that my face was pretty, and I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I think I do. I do think I like my face. I think it's pretty." And she was like, "Wow, that's kind of vain, isn't it?" And then that's when I learned, oh, it's not good for me to think that my face is pretty. I need to stop doing that because I don't want people to think that I'm vain.
Wow.
So, but now I've learned
Yeah.
that that's not. Yeah.
See, it's interesting you say that because my daughter, it's funny, I have like my daughter and my son are in my background, so they're on the other screen right here.
Yeah.
And my daughter is very photogenic. I just noticed that. Anywho,
Nice.
she she makes faces. And when I say makes faces, like she will have like a RBF.
Hot.
And I'll sit here and I'll be like, baby girl, fix your face. But I always just do that, and then she'll just be like, and like force like a fake smile, or if she's like
I'll
crying,
do
she'll
that.
like try and force like a fake smile. And I got to the point where I was like, look, baby girl, I was like, if anybody ever tells you fix your face, just tell them I'm perfect the way I am.
Mhm.
And so now when I'm like she'll be doing something, I'm like, fix your face. Like even if her face isn't like if she's not twisting it, doing any like weird faces or crying or anything like that, I'll do that just because it's like a pick me up for her as well. I'll be like, baby girl,
Right.
fix your face. So she'll be like, my face is perfect. While at the same time, that's working on her self-confidence. Because I want her to know, like,
Yeah.
I want her to grow up. And if somebody's like, you're ugly, she can be like, nah, I'm beautiful. Like, I'm sorry, my face look good. I look good.
Mm.
Hey, you know? So I
Nice.
mean, I'm trying to work on that at a young age because that's something that I had issues with growing up. I was the ugly duckling. Like, I'm not saying I'm the sexiest person now, but I know that growing up, it was like I couldn't pull an anorexic chick in a game of tug of war. I had no game and I was not that cute, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah. But when I hit about 20 years old, I was very uncomfortable by the amount of women who were giving me looks and things like that because I grew up thinking
Mm.
that I was ugly. So now when people are saying that I'm handsome and all these things in my head, I'm like, you lying. What the fuck you want from me? Like, what
Hold
do you
up.
try? What's up?
I grew up thinking that I was fucking ugly because I didn't get any attention from anybody and because I was bullied.
Hmm.
So we're already like mirroring each other here. Just pointing that out quick.
I mean, I noticed some things from the first time we spoke, but I was like, I didn't want to make it seem like I'm just like agreeing with you and be like, me too, me too.
No.
So I just let you speak. But I mean, again, we all are part of source living in multiple different realities. There's things that are
Mhm.
going to be happening that we need to learn from, things that we're going to experience that is going to be similar to the hundreds of thousands and millions of people that are on this planet. So I mean, for anybody to think that you're the only one that goes through that is damn near impossible. So there's always going to be
Mhm.
similarities, and we always can build a rapport with people based off of life situations and things that we have gone through.
Yeah.
But with
Oh yeah.
it, as I end up hitting like my 20s and I'm getting attention, I was telling myself that they want something from me.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I never really actually believed that I was easy on the eyes or that I was truly desired and wanted.
Yeah.
And then like with my partner that I have now with my wife, like she'd be like, it we've been together what 7 years, technically like nine. Because
Mhm.
for like the first 2 years, everybody be like, oh, y'all together? She's like, we just fucking. So I was like, okay, I'm just dick to you, got you. But
Nice.
yeah, she had very masculine energy. It was wild. But anywho, it took me about 5 years to finally get to the point to where when she's like, "Oh, you handsome," for me to be like, "Thank you." Because before I would kind of like shell up and clam and be like, "Okay, sure, yeah, whatever." And it would make me uncomfortable. It would make me uncomfortable when she would give me compliments.
I get that. I get it because like same here. I just like I kind of wouldn't believe it.
Yes.
I don't know. I just wouldn't believe it. And now like I'm starting to believe it because
Hmm.
I've had so many people say it and I'm like, okay, well if like all these people are freaking saying this thing, then I mean,
Something's got to
how
be
could it be?
true. All
Yeah.
of your eyes are fucked up.
Nice.
That's some pessimistic stuff right there. But no,
Um,
true talk, no lie. Like, and it's funny because what I used to say in my head was, "You're my partner. You're supposed to say that. Like, you're supposed to give me words of encouragement."
mm,
And that's what I used to say. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, all right, I must be looking a little good. Because I mean, we'll go out to stores and stuff, and she'll point it out, be like, that girl was looking at you. I'm like, really? Oh, okay, cool. I'm like, but I'm with you, so it's whatever. She's like, hell yeah, and I'll drag your ass out this store too. I'm like, no, do it. But we're goofy like that. And it's
awesome.
just interesting at the fact that I've noticed that the individuals who are grown up and very attractive physically, a lot of them are are internally beautiful as well, based off of the fact
Mhm.
that the only thing they really had going for them growing up was their character, because they did not believe
Mhm.
that they were on the outside worthy of somebody. So it's like with that, they were very humble in the way that they came up. And with that, as they became older and then they actually grew into this level of beauty standards, now they have a loving soul and demeanor that matches the external light that they're shining as well. So it
Mhm.
amplifies it and it draws attention. Now, the issue with them drawing attention is if there's any lights in a dark place, things will be attracted to it.
Yeah, I get that. I actually just remembered, like, okay, I went to Iceland back in August, and
Mhm.
I'm 99.99% European, just like straight up white girl.
I never would have guessed.
Yeah. So I when I got on the plane, British Airways, all of the I think they're what are they called? Like the flight attendants, the female flight attendants,
Mhm,
where they were also pale and they accentuated that. Like they had like pink blush and they didn't try to look tan or anything. And I'm like,
mhm,
these women are beautiful. And then I'm in London and then it was a London layover, went to Iceland and I'm like looking at everybody, I'm like, all these people look like me.
mhm.
And I'm like, also, all these people are beautiful. And I'm looking at pictures of models and stuff, and I'm like, I look like that. And it took like 3 days for me to process the whole, these people are beautiful,
Mhm.
and I look like them. And then I realized America's beauty standards are so fucked that I literally spent my entire life thinking I was ugly because I wasn't fitting myself into this box that's not even a real box, and
Not-
oh, it was a
And
lot.
it's crazy when you Hey, beautiful souls. If you love deep conversations about life, love, and spiritual growth, help us reach more like minded people. Like, comment, and share to push these powerful episodes through the algorithm. Let's build a community that thrives on wisdom and connection. Find us everywhere: YouTube at Danley_Divine, Facebook and Kick at Divine Time Podcast, and also follow the blog, divinetime.blog. If you're looking for your soul tribe, join our Telegram group, Warriors of Love. Together we rise. Divine time is now.